For GCE biology, a good news is that basically what you have learned in IGCSE curriculum is pretty much the same as what you're going to learn in GCE biology curriculum. For example, cell division, human physiology, transport in plant, reproduction in plants, ecology, photosynthesis, respirations. So that's why what you've learned in IGCSE is pretty much what you're going to learn again in GCE curriculum, but of course in a more in-depth approach and studies with a more advanced concepts. So that's why in terms of the topics, it's pretty much the same. The degree of overlapping is quite a lot. But the only thing that we need to pay special attention is the examination paper. The level of difficulties is way much more than IGCSE, not on the concept side, but on the answering side. As we have mentioned before in IGCSE biology, the demand, or I would say, the rules of getting a keyword in the marking scheme or getting a score in the marking scheme will be more harder than before. Which means that if you write a long paragraph of answers in GCE paper, even if we can tell that you understand the concept, you understand the question, you understand the principle behind, but if you fail to use those keywords, specific terms to answer, it's very likelihood that we will not award you a mark. So it's getting more and more challenge to get a mark from the markers when it comes to GCE biology, because it's more strict, okay, it's more tough, on the marking schemes, their expectations on your answers. So that's why our advice, if you want to do well for your GCE biology, you have to do as much questions as you can, and most importantly, because of course, practice makes perfect. But one more thing you need to pay special attention on is to go through those marking schemes repeatedly. Because if you read more marking schemes, you will start thinking like a marker. So you will know, okay, for this question, for this topic, what are the usual keywords? What are the common keywords that they will ask you in the examination? So that's why I pay very special attention to those terms. Try to spot out the pattern. Like, okay, for example, on the topic of enzymes, these are the always showing up keywords on the marking scheme. So whenever there's questions on this topic again, you have to write or use these words in your answers in order to score a mark. Because as I said, biology, it's like the humanities of science. You have to demonstrate your understanding, not only just by writing plain English, but you have to use some specific terms, to know that, hey, I'm very familiarized with this topic. I know those specific terms, the keywords for each of the topic. for each of the topic. And that's the key to get a top grade for your GCE biology. Schedule a trial with us. We would definitely love to share with you more about how to prepare, and excel your GCE biology. And looking forward to seeing you. Good luck!